Welcome here today, lovely people. I hope you are all doing good. In this period of heat here in Lagos, I just thought to show you how to make a simple casual top that would help in this season. So if you are interested in knowing how to make a 2-layer circle top with spaghetti straps, please sit back, relax while I get started. I have here 2 satin fabric. Each one is 1.5 yards. I'll be combining both of them. I'll put this one aside and start with this one. Open up your fabric, then fold into 2, making sure that both selvages are touching each other and also right sides facing each other. By the way, the fabric is by 60 inches. Lay it flat and pin together because the fabric is very slippery. Using one hand, hold down the edge with the fold at the corner. Then using your other hand, fold over the other corner to meet with the center fold. Now take your bust circumference measurement divided by 4. I have 8.5 inches. Then add 1 inch side seam allowance to it. So whatever you have, place the exact measurement on the fabric just the way I am doing to form kind of like an isosceles triangle. Remember our days of maths in school. So I'll place 9.5 inches here and make a line. On this line, you will place upward your armhole depth measurement. So place your tape as I'm placing it right now. Then impute your armhole depth measurement. How do you get your armhole depth measurement? By measuring your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5. Okay, so whatever you have is your armhole depth measurement. So mine is 7 inches. Now the length of strap I'll use is 4 inches. So from the top of the tape, I'll go down by 4 inches and mark. So place whatever length of strap you want and mark it, then make a line. On the upper line we just made, we are going to place the neck width. So I'll be using 4 inches. So place the tape from the fold going inwards by 4 inches, then mark. You can increase measurements for bigger size. Okay, using a curve ruler, connect that point to the edge of the lower line to form the armhole, and above it is where the strap will be. Now make your curve. This line now is our neckline. You can leave it just the way it is if you want a straight neckline, or you can make it a bit deeper. I'll make mine deeper, so I'll just go down by 1.5 inches and mark, then connect to the edge of the neckline using a curve ruler. To mark the total length of the top, place your tape like this on the upper line, making sure the strap measurement rests on that line. Remember, we use 4 inches for my strap, okay? So make sure that that 4 inches rests on the upper line. If yours was 5 inches, make sure the 5 inches rest on that line. Then go down and place the total length of your top plus 1 inch for hem allowance and mark it. I have a total of 22 inches, so I'll just keep marking from one edge of the fabric to the other edge. In order for me to get a perfect curve at the hem, I'll just put my tape at the top of our fabric and measure to the point where we just marked. So I have 27 inches total. Then I'll just keep marking that 27 inches all round, just the way I'm doing. Then I'll connect the points together. This way, I'll be sure that the hem will balance. I'll just pin closer to the pattern that we just created so that after cutting it out, it doesn't shift. Then I'll cut out the pattern. Grab the second fabric and repeat the process. So fold into two, right sides facing each other, selvage to selvage, then fold over again to form the triangle. Now place the first panel over the fabric. At this point, I realized I was cutting both of them the same length, but the first panel was supposed to be the shorter one. But I'll just cut out the second panel, which is the longer one, then I'll reduce the first one. But please don't forget to get both lengths you will use and cut the shorter one first, then place the shorter one on the second fabric, then measure and mark the full length of the second fabric and cut it out. Or you can just follow this process that I'm doing right now, but it's a waste of fabric to me. So now what I'm just doing is to remove the difference. Okay, so the shorter one is going to be 19 inches, so I'll just mark 19 inches all the way around, connect these points together, then I'll cut it out. At this point, remove the pins and cut through the folds on the side. This is what it should look like when you place both the fabric on top of each other. I've gone ahead to cut out 4 straps instead of 2 because I want it to be tied at the shoulder, each measuring 1.75 inches by 17 inches, okay? So what I did was to add 12 inches to the 4 inches which I initially measured for the strap, then added 1 inch for allowance. Fold each into 2, right sides facing each other, take to the machine to stitch, then turn it out to the right side. This is what we have. So place the larger panel with the wrong side facing up, then take 2 straps and place each on the edge of the neckline, like I am doing. Pick up the shorter panel and place on top of it, wrong side facing up. Pin to secure both straps and fabric, then take to the machine to sew together at the neckline by 1/2 inch. Do the same for the other set. This is what we have after stitching. Now what you have to do is to notch so that it can rest properly. Then we will also take it to the machine to top stitch. Open up the panels to top stitch, but make sure the strap is resting on the shorter panel while you are stitching. After top stitching, place both panels over each other, right sides facing each other, then take to the machine to join only the 2 shorter pieces together at the side seam. Okay, so this is what it looks like after we have joined it together. All right, so the next thing to do is to join the longer pieces together. So you join both of them, right sides facing each other. Okay, you can see what I'm doing here, right sides facing each other. Then you also take it to the machine and stitch it at the side seams by 1 inch. Now that we are done joining the side seams, it's time to close up the armhole. So lift up this shorter piece so that the wrong side is facing out. Then at the armhole, join both long and short pieces together, making sure they both align, especially at the side seams. Okay, so you go and stitch it by 1/2 inch. This is what it looks like after closing it up at the armhole for both sides. So the next thing you're going to do is just to notch it so that it rests properly when you flip it to the right side. Notch both sides, okay? Turn your fabric over to the right side. Then don't forget to overlock your inseams, okay? The next thing we're going to do is to fold in the hem by 1 inch. Okay, we're going to do it for both the longer and the shorter pieces. Okay, now guys, we are done hemming and our top is looking so beautiful. Okay, I'm really happy with this top. So if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a comment for me in the comment section. Give it a thumbs up, share to your family and friends to help them in this heat season, and also don't forget to subscribe and put on your notification bell so that you get notified each time I put up a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed. Bye.